Audible, visual, everything all right? Namaste, 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 all clear, right? Very good. So breakfast over or not over? No. Someone yes, someone no. Okay. Right. Just now had, sir. Okay, good, 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 good. So we have started to discuss about plastid. Right? When exactly the online class over, I also don't have idea. So I will discuss and tell you. So we are today starting with chloroplast. It is one of the type of plastid. So what is this chloroplast? Green color plastid. Green color plastid is called chloroplast. Where this chloroplast is present? Can you answer the question? Where this chloroplast is present? I am asking a question. Try to answer it. Then I will teach. Chloroplast is present in first option all plant cell, second option all animal and plant cell, third option only few plant cell, and fourth option both prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Answer this question, very easy question. So most of the students are giving correct answer, well done. It is present in only few plant cell. It is not present in all plant cell. It is not present in all plant cell. So where chloroplast is present? So chloroplast is present in green part of the plant. So whatever the green part of the plant is there, na, chloroplast is present. It is present in green part of plant. An example I am writing, mainly, that is mainly present in mesophyll cell of the leaf. What is mesophyll cell? You will understand later when we will discuss anatomy. Where it is present? It is mainly present in mesophyll cell of the leaf. Root don't have chloroplast. All the non-green part of the plant don't have chloroplast. Getting the idea? So what are the green part are there? Chloroplast is there. Getting the things? Is it clear in the mind? Is it all right? Yeah, leaves. You can say, na? So these mesophyll cells of leaf. Got the idea? Clear? Now we are going to talk about number of chloroplast. Number of chloroplast. So number of chloroplast is also, it is variable. It is not like a cell have a fixed number of chloroplast. NCERT have given two examples. One example they have written Chlamydomonas. It is a algae. It is a unicellular algae. It is what I am writing also. Chlamydomonas is a which one? Unicellular algae, single cell algae. Unicellular algae. In Chlamydomonas, how many chloroplasts are present? One chloroplast present. One chloroplast present. Another example your textbook NCERT wrote is mesophyll cell. Mesophyll cell. How many chloroplasts are present in mesophyll cell? How many chloroplast is present in mesophyll cell? Voice is not clear. It is for all. NCERT. Open your NCERT and answer it. Number of chloroplast in mesophyll cell. I just want to check NCERT still is there with you or not. So mesophyll cell, how many chloroplast is there? Answer the data of NCERT, not the Google data. Don't answer through Google. Answer the data through NCERT. How many? 20 to 40. Well done. So 20 to 40 chloroplast is there. 20 to 40 chloroplast is there in the mesophyll cell. So these two data is given in your NCERT. Got the idea? Now we are going to talk about size of the chloroplast. Size, first we will talk about length, then we will talk about breadth. Got the idea? What is the length of the chloroplast? 5 to 10 micrometer. Good one. Data must be from NCERT. And it is how much? Width is how much? 2 to 4 micrometer. Well done. So this is about the size of the chloroplast. Now I am asking a question. I am telling a statement. You tell me either the statement is correct or incorrect. I am saying a statement. Listen it carefully. Mitochondria is a smaller cell organelle than chloroplast. A statement is true or false. So you recall the size of mitochondria I told. Diameter I told how much? 0.5 micrometer for mitochondria. And length we told how much? 1 micrometer to 4.1 micrometer. Got the idea? So who is bigger? Chloroplast is bigger in size in compared to mitochondria. Is it clear? Is it all right? So mitochondria is a smaller cell organelle than chloroplast. The statement is correct. Got the idea? Easy thing, na? From size we make a question. In exam, people also make question like this. Getting the idea or not? Right. So after that, we are going to talk about the shape of chloroplast. So variety of different shape are there. Different shape is there. It may be discoid. It may be lens shape. It may be oval. It may be ribbon shape. Got the idea, etc. So these are the another shape is also there, but we are not writing about. Got the idea? So these are the variety of different shapes are present in the chloroplast. Got the idea? Now we are going to talk about the structure of the chloroplast. But before moving, I just want to write one more line here. Note, like mitochondria, chloroplast is also a semi-autonomous cell organelle. Or one more thing I'm writing, also a double membranous semi-autonomous cell organelle. Cell organelles. Got the idea? So how many semi-autonomous cell organelle are present in a typical plant cell? 2. How many semi-autonomous cell organelles are present in a animal cell? Mitochondria. In plant cell, both chloroplast and mitochondria. Getting the idea? And I hope you know now about the what is semi-autonomous cell organelle. So once again need to say about it. You know now why we are telling? Because it is somehow synthesizing some of the protein. Got the idea? So you can say this, that is chloroplast also have DNA, RNA, ribosome, and DNA same, single means one, double membranous circular DNA. Single double membranous circular DNA is present in chloroplast also. Ribosome is 70S in chloroplast also. Got the idea? Enzyme for protein synthesis also there. So whoever semi-autonomous, they must have these things. Enzyme for protein synthesis. Also present in the chloroplast. Got the idea? So examiner can ask a question, why mitochondria is a semi-autonomous cell organelle? I am asking a question. Or why chloroplast is a semi-autonomous cell organelle? Why chloroplast is a semi-autonomous cell organelle? I am framing a question. First option, it contains DNA. Second option, it can synthesize protein. Third option, it contains protein synthesis machineries. Fourth, all of these. What the answer will you give? Very good. Correct answer will go fourth. All are the reason behind we are saying it is a semi-autonomous cell organelle. Got the idea? Got the idea? Answer came in the mind. So both mitochondria and chloroplast are semi-autonomous cell organelle. Is it all right? Is it clear? Right. Okay, ji, have a look now. Now we are moving ahead about the structure of chloroplast. Before that, I am giving a brief review or brief recap of this. So let me tell you, not I wrote many things till now. So I just wrote here about the chloroplast. Chloroplast, from where it is there, slide is scrolling. Haji. So I wrote something here about chloroplast. I told green color plastid is called chloroplast. Next thing I wrote is, it is present in green part of plant, not present in every plant cell, mainly present in mesophyll cell of the leaf. If anybody asking, is root have chloroplast? Mostly, no. Got the idea? So that's the reason I frame a question here. Ki chloroplast present in all plant cell? No. All animal and plant cell, no. Only few plant cell, yes. Both prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell, no. Got the idea? Then I wrote about number of chloroplast. I told it is variable. You cannot say every cell have fixed number of chloroplast. Your textbook NCERT wrote two examples. That example I quoted it here. One example given, Chlamydomonas. It have how many chloroplast? One chloroplast. It is Chlamydomonas is what? It is a unicellular algae. You will study about it in plant kingdom. Got the idea? Chapter. And another is mesophyll cell, where 20 to 40 chloroplasts present per cell. Got the idea? If we talk about size of the chloroplast, so length is 5 to 10 micrometer, width is 2 to 4 micrometer. It is bigger than mitochondria. Got the idea? If we talk about shape, it have a variety of different shape. It may be disc shape, it may be lens shape, it may be oval, it may be ribbon shape, it may be girdle shape. Many variety of shape are there. Now I wrote, like mitochondria, chloroplast is also a semi-autonomous cell organelle. Why it is semi-autonomous cell organelle? Because in chloroplast, DNA is present, RNA is present, ribosome is present, enzyme for protein synthesis is present. So these are the things, means it have power to synthesize some of the protein. And that is the reason here I frame a question. What question I framed here? I framed here why chloroplast is called semi-autonomous cell organelle. Option I framed here, it contain DNA, it can synthesize protein, it contain protein synthesis machineries, and fourth option, all of these. Who will go as a answer? All of these will go. Got the idea? Is it clear in the mind? So these are the things we discussed till now about the chloroplast. Now we are moving ahead. Now we are going to talk about the structure of chloroplast. Two things is remaining, a structure and function. So structure we are going to discuss. Have a look. I am going to draw a structure of chloroplast. So it have a double membrane bounded structure. It is one of the membrane and it is another membrane. Two membranes are there. It is outer membrane and it is inner membrane. A space between outer and inner membrane is called perimembranal space. Space. Got the idea? So these are bounded by a double membrane structure. Inside the membrane, fluid filled matrix are there. If you go for a structure of a chloroplast, inside the membrane, this is fluid filled matrix is there, and these fluid filled matrix is called stroma. Stroma is what basically? Fluid filled matrix is a stroma. Got the idea? Is it clear? So fluid filled matrix is there. Inside the stroma, who is present? Inside the stroma, you can say here ribosome is present. Ribosome is present. Which type of ribosome is present? 70S type of ribosome is present. Inside the stroma, 70S type of ribosome is present. Other thing present inside the stroma is what? It is double membrane bounded, double membranous, single circular, double membranous, not double stranded, single circular DNA is there. DNA is present. DNA is present. Even who is present? RNA is present. Even who is present? Enzymes for protein synthesis is present. Protein synthesis is present inside the stroma. Got the idea? Now, beside of these all things, got the idea? Here you will find it is a stack of membranous sac-like structure is present, like this. It is a membranous sac present one above the other like a stack. You see na, suppose that one membranous sac is 1 rupees coin. So many 1 rupees coin is placed one above the other. It is looking like this or not? So this structure is called granum. Got the idea? And between two granum, a stroma lamella is present. A stroma lamella is present. So this granum is formed when many membranous sac-like structure called thylakoid placed one above the other. I am just making you understand in better way. Give me a minute. I am just drawing a structure. Assume you will understand better. Don't worry. Let me shift it here somehow. You assume this one is a membranous sac-like structure. This is a thylakoid. What is this? Thylakoid. Thylakoid. Got the idea? If you talk about this thylakoid, it have two components. This one is called thylakoid membrane. Thylakoid membrane. Did you got the idea? And membrane is surrounding the structure that is called lumen. Lumen of thylakoid. So it is a membranous structure that is called thylakoid. Now how it is forming? Just try to understand. Now how this is forming? Another thylakoid is also coming and attaching like this. It is another thylakoid. Another thylakoid is also coming and attaching like this. Another thylakoid. Are you getting the idea? Another thylakoid is also attaching. It is like pile-ups one above the other. So this structure which is forming is called granum. Did you understand? One pile-up structure is one building we are making here with many thylakoid is called what? Granum. You got the idea? Granum? Understand? Everybody understand what is granum? Is it? Now this is another granum. So like many granums are there inside the, so granum I am writing. Granum is a singular word. And when you are telling a term grana, it is plural verbs. So many granum, it is one granum, it is another granum. So inside the chloroplast, many granum is there. That is the reason we are telling grana is there. Granum, more than one granum is called grana. Are you getting the idea? Is it clear? So granum is singular, grana is plural. So don't confuse like granum. Thylakoid is made up of membrane. See na, it is a membranous sac-like structure. Thylakoid is what? I wrote already na, it is membranous sac-like structure. Did you got the idea? Is it clear? So these are what basically, and now this is two thylakoid connected with also a membranous structure. See this membranous structure connecting the two granum. This granum and this granum is connected by another membranous structure, and this membranous structure is called stroma lamella. This structure is called stroma lamella. Did you got the idea? Understand the idea? So what is granum? What is grana? What is stroma lamella? This picture came in your mind. Is it done? Now I am just telling you, just to give your attention, कि NCERT did somehow mistake here. NCERT writing about granum and or they wrote intergranal thylakoid. Granum, if you read NCERT carefully, they wrote what? Intergranal thylakoid. It is actually we use the term intergranal thylakoid for stroma lamella. But probably by due to mistake, beside of writing intragranal thylakoid, they wrote the word which one? Intergranal thylakoid. Got the idea? Is it clear? Is it clear? And thylakoid membranes. Got the idea? Stroma lamella, or it is also called stroma thylakoid. Stroma thylakoid. A stroma thylakoid. Some people also say this thylakoid has which one? Frit membrane. One student is writing also. Good one. Got the idea? It is also called frit membrane. Now what is present inside this membrane? So right now I am not telling you in much detail. When we teach photosynthesis chapter, I will told you in the much detail. Simply right now I am writing photosynthetic pigments are present in thylakoid membrane. Photosynthetic pigment. Which pigment, in which form, that things we will deal in which chapter? Photosynthesis. So photosynthetic pigments. An example, chlorophyll, A, chlorophyll, B, carotene, xanthophyll, are present in thylakoid membrane. These are present in which membrane? Thylakoid membrane. It is present as a photosystem, but that word we will expose in which chapter? Photosynthesis chapter. Did you got the idea? Is it clear in the mind? So now if we talk about the function of the chloroplast. So structure, you got the idea? A structure is nothing. Is it clear? These small things going to ask in NEET exam, dear children. Nothing rocket science is coming. Many of you may have studied already this one in the 9th, 10th class. Got the idea? But you see NCERT not wrote much, so it is unnecessary to deal all irrelevant thing. For excess reading, irrelevant thing is really dangerous. So read only relevant thing what required for the exam. That is one of the very important strategy for preparation. So what I wrote, chloroplast is a double membrane bounded structure. outer membrane, inner membrane. Between two membrane, what is there? Perimembranous space is there. Inside of inner membrane, fluid filled matrix is there, that is called stroma. Got the idea? Inside the stroma, DNA is present, ribosome is present, RNA is present, enzyme for protein synthesis is present. Beside of these all things, in the stroma, there is a sac of membranous structure present which arrange in a stack-like a structure and forming a structure called granum. Likewise, many granum are present in which one? Chloroplast, and it is called grana, and two granum connected by a membranous structure that is called stroma lamella or stroma thylakoid or frit membrane. Got the idea? Is it clear in the mind? These photosynthetic pigments are present in this chloroplast thylakoid membrane. I am putting a dot 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 like a structure so you can understand like who is there. Photosynthetic pigments are there. Many more things are there here, but there is all detail we will study in a separate chapter, photosynthesis. Now we are going to talk about the function of chloroplast. Function of chloroplast. Photosynthesis. So it may possible in 9th, 10th class you have studied photosynthesis have two major components. One is which reaction? Light reaction. You are aware about, you studied that, na? That basics. Another is which one? Dark reaction. So light reaction of the photosynthesis occur in grana. Where light reaction occur? Grana. Light reaction is also called photochemical reaction. Photochemical reaction. We will deal in very detail about this in photosynthesis chapter. And dark reaction occur in stroma. And in dark reaction, what's happened? Synthesis of carbohydrate occur. Synthesis of carbohydrate occur. Carbohydrate occur. Got the idea? Is it clear in the mind? Right? So carbohydrate synthesis occur in stroma. In stroma, protein synthesis also occur. Because enzyme for protein synthesis is also there, na? Stroma, protein synthesis also occur. Got the idea? So function, major function of the chloroplast is photosynthesis. If someone asking you light reaction occur in which part of chloroplast, so it occur in grana. Dark reaction, what is dark reaction? During dark reaction, synthesis of carbohydrate occur. How occur? What is the mechanism? You will study entire 2-3 lecture about that in photosynthesis chapter. But simply here, dark reaction occur in which one? Stroma, means during dark reaction, carbohydrate synthesis occurs. Carbohydrate synthesis, you can also write sugar synthesis. Got the idea? Occur in which one? Stroma. In stroma, protein synthesis also occur. Other function of the chloroplast is cytoplasmic or maternal inheritance. And maternal inheritance. Like mitochondria. Any cytoplasmic cell organelle, if contain DNA, they transfer their DNA to the next generation. And hence we are telling it is performing cytoplasmic and maternal inheritance. Another note word I am writing, it is not in NCERT, but I am writing new plastid arise from proplastid. Proplastid is what? It is precursor of plastid. It is precursor of plastid. So chloroplast is over. Got the idea? Nothing will going to ask in NEET exam more than this I told in the chloroplast. That is for sure. Unnecessary, I am not teaching nonsense thing which not required, just so how much information is there. Got the idea? Proplastid is precursor of plastid. Raw material from which plastid is making is called proplastid. Got the idea? That is not written in your textbook, but you must know. Is it clear? Right? So now even you can go for the NEET question and try to handle the question of chloroplast. You will manage to do it. Of course, dark reaction is also called what? Biosynthetic phase. Good one. That we will talk in photosynthesis. So chloroplast as a cell organelle is over. Now we are going to discuss about ribosome. What is chlorophyll A? What is chlorophyll B? What is carotene? What is xanthophyll? What is the formula of it? What is the color of it? Everything we will discuss in which chapter? Photosynthesis. Okay, ji. Now we are coming on ribosome. So what now question you are asking, that is from photosynthesis. Don't worry, with respective time you will find it. Ribosome. So if we talk about ribosome, it is discovered by George Pallet. What the idea? It is also called Pallet particle. Pallet particle in honor of George Pallet. If we talk about ribosome, it is found in both prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. In an eukaryotic cell, it is present on endoplasmic reticulum, that is RER due to ribosome. It is present on nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane also found which one? I also have ribosome, a better, more better I am writing. Outer nuclear membrane. These are the two areas where it is present. Another thing, it is present in which one? Chloroplast, mitochondria, and also found freely in cytoplasm like other cell organelle. So these are the area where these ribosome is present in eukaryotic cell. How many places I wrote in eukaryotic cell it is present? One place I wrote ER, you better know. I also present in outer nuclear membrane. You also know it is present in chloroplast, it is present in mitochondria also. And it is also found freely in which one? Cytoplasm. So these are the where it is present in the eukaryotic cell. But it is also present in the prokaryotic cell. Got the idea? Is it clear in the mind? Now I am just writing about ribosome. It is a non-membrane bounded cell organelle, non-membranous cell organelle. Not surrounded by any membrane. It is non-membranous cell organelle. Got the idea? Is it clear? Is it done? So if it is also called organelle within the organelle. Organelle within the organelle. Why we are saying? Because mitochondria is also a cell organelle, ribosome is also a cell organelle. So one organelle present in another organelle. Chloroplast also a cell organelle, ribosome also a cell organelle. Hence we are telling it is called organelle within the cell organelle. Did you got the idea? It is called organelle within the cell organelle. Now we are going to move ahead about the chloroplast. That is, sorry, chloroplast, ribosome I am saying, is ribosome composition I am telling. So ribosome is made up of two component. Component I am writing. Component. One component is ribosomal RNA. Ribosomal RNA. And another component is protein. So ribosome is made up of two components, ribosomal RNA and protein. It is made up of two things. One is rRNA. It is a type of RNA. We will teach later in biomolecule chapter. It is a type of RNA. There are three types of general RNA we find: rRNA, mRNA, tRNA. What is this? What the function of this is there, that you will study later in the second year. But you meanwhile keep in mind, ribosomal RNA and protein are the two components of ribosome. I will tell about these ribosomal RNA later on. What is this? So what we are not decoding, it means definitely not like we will not decode. We will decode it when there is a need for that in a respective chapter. Now we are going to talk about types of ribosome. So ribosome is of two types. One is 70S, another is 80S. Another type is also there, but unnecessary I am not telling you, otherwise you will confuse. Otherwise 55S is also there. But if I say unnecessary, it will create confusion in your mind. That's the reason I am not telling about it. RNA full form, one of the student asking, answer him. Answer the question of your friends. One of your friend asked RNA full form. Anybody can write? Write it. Ribonucleic acid. Very good. Your typing speed is very fast. Well done. Good one. You people type very fastly. Good, good, good. Yeah. That are the advantage of Generation X, right? Typing very fastly. Good one. Keep it up. Okay, ji. Have a look now. So, just you got the answer? RNA full form? Done? Yeah, see, answer given by your friend only. So there are two type of ribosomes are there. One is which one? 70S ribosome. Another is 80S ribosome. So 70S ribosome is made up of two subunit. It is made up of two subunit. One is 30S and another is 50S. And 80S ribosome is also made up of two subunit. One is 40S, another is 60S. So you can ask a question, ki, sir, in math I know 50 plus 30 is 80, you are writing 70. It is not mathematics. Here S is what? Every time I am writing S. S means Swedberg unit. Right, Swedberg unit is what? Unit of sedimentation coefficient. What is sedimentation coefficient? Suppose that you are taking here liquid and in that something is going to settle. So with how much, with which speed it will settle in the bottom? That is what basically sedimentation coefficient. So S means sedimentation coefficient. So this is a smaller 30S is which one? A smaller subunit. A smaller subunit NCERT wrote na कि sedimentation coefficient indirectly measure of, it is indirectly the measure of density. Density decides the rate of settling down, na? Got the idea? So smaller subunit, and this is which one? Larger subunit. Larger subunit. Here 40S is which one? Smaller subunit. Subunit, and it is 60S is the larger subunit. Did you got? So I'm just, if I draw a 70S structure, I'm making a smaller subunit like this and larger subunit like this. So it is a ribosome. I'm making for, it is a smaller subunit. And this is the larger subunit. If you want to know somehow more detail, so I am telling you, in 30S, 16S rRNA is present. Ribosomal RNA, which type of present? Whose density is measure is 16S. In larger subunit, 50S, 23S, and 5S rRNA is there. In 40S, 18S rRNA present. And in 60S, 3 type, 28S, 5.8S, and 5S ribosomal RNA is present. Got the idea? So in which subunit, which type of ribosomal RNA is present, I also have given the idea about it. Got the idea? Is it clear in the mind? You note it out. Okay, one student asking some question, S capital. One asking capital, small S. So it is capital. Okay. Here it is S like this. So this is about the ribosome. You got the idea about the ribosome. So once again, brief the ribosome, but before that, let me write the function. You tell me the function of ribosome. Are you in position to write? Protein synthesis. Protein synthesis. Got the idea? Function is what? Protein synthesis. Ribosomal RNA is a structural here. rRNA in ribosome perform both a structural and catalytic role. That I will explain in second year. And catalytic role. Means this act as an enzyme also and these are making our ribosome also. Ribosome is made up of two components, na? So one of the structural component of ribosome, that is the reason I wrote rRNA role is which one? A structural role also, and it acts as an enzyme also. But you will understand it better in the protein synthesis when I will tell about the catalytic role. Catalyst means enzyme. You know enzyme? Who increase the rate of reaction. Got the idea? Clear? Understood? So let me give a brief review about the ribosome. It will help you. So let's start. Haji. So ribosome, what I wrote? Recap. So discovered by George Palade, hence in honor of him we called it Palade particle. Found in both prokaryote and eukaryotic cell. In eukaryote, where it is present on here, present on outer membrane of the nucleus, present in chloroplast, and present in mitochondria, and also found in cytoplasm freely. Got the idea? Now, it is a which kind of a structure? So not surrounded by any membrane, non-membranous cell organelle. Got the idea? It is also called organelle within the organelle region because it also present inside of other cell organelle. If we talk about ribosome component, two component is there, ribosomal RNA and protein. Means ribosomal RNA is a structural component of the ribosome. If rRNA is there, ribosome can't exist. Now I wrote about the type of ribosome, two types, 70S and 80S. So every 70S and 80S have two subunits. One is smaller, another is larger subunit. Smaller subunit in 70S is 30S. Larger is 50S. In 80S, smaller is 40S, bigger is 60S. Everywhere SSS. What is this S? S is Swedberg unit and it is capital S. It is the unit of sedimentation coefficient, rate of settling down. Indirectly, the measure of density. Got the idea? Now, if we talk about 30S have 16S rRNA, 50S have 23S and 5S rRNA, Magapit. 40S have 18S ribosomal RNA and 60S have 28S, 5.8S, 5S ribosomal RNA. Function of the ribosome is protein synthesis. One of your friend asked, sir, what is the function of rRNA? So I wrote the function of rRNA also. It performs the structural and catalytic role. It forms the structure of ribosome and it acts as an enzyme as well. So this is about the ribosome. Thank you very much for your patience for listening. Got the idea? What is mRNA, what is rRNA, what is tRNA? We will deal in the respective chapter. It is not the right time to answer your question. So when the time came, automatically you got the answer of your question. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Have a good day to all of you. So ribosome is over. Tomorrow we will deal about cytoskeleton, cilia, flagella. Got the idea? Okay, ji. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. No, I'm not from Kerala, dear. One student is asking, are you from Kerala? No, no, no. I will say about everything. You come in campus, we will interact. Don't worry. Bye.